The day camp that Kassee works at is in the fire district for the Bennington Rural Fire Department. And I'd always told Kassee when she started working at the day camp, I told her, I said, if I'm not at work and I hear that address, just know that I'll be there.
It was a normal first day of camp, actually. We are required to do swim tests for all the campers, the new campers. The camper who I had to save, he tried taking the swim test and struggled, so they pulled him out of the pool. Well, I was never notified of this. So during aftercare, I noticed a little child. He was floating on his stomach in the deep end, and so I kind of looked at him for like half a second, and I realized that this doesn't seem right. I got out of my chair and I called after him, and then he didn't say anything, so I was like, oh goodness, I have to save him. So adrenaline rushing through my body, I just jumped in the pool and I grabbed his unconscious body, and somehow I pulled him out. I don't even really remember. I laid his head back and I checked for a pulse. Once I realized there was a pulse, I tilted his head back into the correct airway position to give him rescue breaths, which I administered 2 right away. And then I checked for the pulse again and did a sternum rub, which is where you just rub the patient's sternum trying to wake them. And then I administered 2 more, and I checked again, and then I administered 2 more when he woke up. He took the deepest breath, and I took a sigh of relief too.
We actually transported the child code 3, which is lights and sirens, to the hospital, because it was a critical situation. He had taken a lot of water in. He had some water in his lungs that we could hear when he was breathing.
I went to go visit him in the hospital, actually, and that night he said he wanted to go to camp the next day. So throughout the whole summer, I had a little bit of a special bond with him and kept an extra eye on him while he was in the pool.
Without Kassee's actions that day, it would have been a different outcome. Without her training, without her keeping her head, the rescue breaths that she gave to get his breathing going again is ultimately what saved his life. When I got home, I told her, you're my hero. What you did today was above and beyond what any 18-year-old girl should ever have to do or be expected to do, and fortunately, she was there to be able to do it.